Why, hello there. I know, ad. Gasp, gasp. Hello, everyone. Good meowing, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight is a very special stream because it is the first sponsored stream of 2025. Pcube was very kind and sent me a code for Gensou Manege. And I am excited to play it because I actually had this game pre-ordered. So yeah, tonight's stream will contain a delirious amount of gay. I hope you guys are ready because I'm gonna be surrounded by new boys and I'm gonna get to choose a new boy that I like. I'm gonna look at the boys and I'm gonna say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which boy do I like the most? And we're gonna figure it all out together. So, I'm just gonna pause the music early and we're gonna pop over here. Hello, hello, hello. It's me. And it's, oh, it's giving us, I was like, huh? It's giving us the you've been on the screen, you've been on the game and haven't played it in a while. So when I turn this on, it's going to be loud. Oh, well, not horribly loud.
Gensou Manege.
I'm sorry, Gensou Manege. So, we're going to start. Look at our boys. Look at our boys. Look at all the boys that we've got. Also the bunny. A new game. Oh no. Are we going to get Prink? Return to the title screen, no. Oh god. Let's check. Are we gonna get Prink? Oh no. No, it's perfect! Prince! Oh! It fits! I was so scared we were gonna have to go through the game being called Prink. But we did it! Is this the name you'd like to use? Yeah. The prologue. The preface. Oh, that was really pretty. That was really pretty. I love the aesthetics of this. I love the aesthetics of this game. It's utterly gorgeous. But yes. In case you guys didn't hear it in the beginning, Pcube actually gave me a code for this. So I got my first review code in 2025. Woo! So many awesome games to play. I'm so excited for this. I know. The sky was gray. Snow fell from the clouds like porcelain crystals from a dull curtain. Crystals. Yeah, I said crystals. This sounds very, tense. Frost covered the park, coating its already still attractions in frozen, silvery sheets. Where there was once smiles and cheer, silence now reigned. Save for a few souls, that is. Oh. Oh, huh? Oh. I'm gonna up that just a smidgeroonie. Oh, it's robbery.
説明したはずだ。我々に必要だと。
Huh?
奴らに構わず続けろ。
Oh, okay. That's a little too loud. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
承知しました。
Hosuyan again? Mate. Menu. Oh god. That.
承知しました。
Is that Hosuyan again? That's Hosuyan again.
やめろ。やめてくれ。俺たちの居場所を奪うな。
Oh, okay. This is all we have. This merry-go-round? That's it?
向かう相手を間違えた。
Son. Oh. Whoa, wait, whoa, hey, whoa, wait! Whoa, wait! Whoa, wait, whoa! already we have a gun! High synthetic gun. Yeah, this man wastes no time. Also, what the fuck kind of gun is this? Yeah, you came here just in time to be shot at. What is going on? Oh, okay. Hands up, pants down! No, incorrect! He pulled the trigger. There was a flash, then smoke coiled from a barrel. Is everyone dead here? Oh no. Is everyone dead here? Is this like an afterlife theme park? A bullet sped towards the fallen young man. Oh. Only to collide with something else entirely. That something let out a shrill whine as the bullet bore into it. There was another, brighter flash of light, one of building intensity. For a split second, everything was white. Hi. And then, darkness. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Someone was shouting. Oh. Well, I think we took a bullet for this dude. You better fucking run. Yeah, King got destroyed by dying. You better fucking run, because I think the man with the gun is not gonna stop here. Oh. Prince, I'm so glad. I was so afraid we were gonna have to be called Prink the entire story. I jolted awake. I found myself in my room, rays of the morning sun poking through the curtains. The aroma of freshly bloomed violets drifted through the slightly ajar window. Am I dead, crying, alive? Something ran down my cheek. I reached up to touch it and felt something wet, tears. I'm crying, but why? The terrible nightmare we just had? A dull winter sky flashed through my mind. The image was faint, close to vanishing like smoke in the wind. Still, I knew it was the place I dreamed of. It looked like it could have been 4. It looked like it could have been 4, and I was really concerned. Here's what we're gonna do. Is we're actually gonna do config real quick. Automatic quick save, sure. Affection level events, yes. Protagonist sprite on, that's fine. Text speed needs to be full. Auto speed, that. Window opacity high. Skip mode is red only. Off color red text. Yes. Yeah, it's really cute. Okay, back. Sound. We want voice value up. Hi, Ash! Oh, sip. Okay. I don't know, posture check. Okay, we want voice. Actually. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tab. Delete. We're gonna restore defaults. Text speed fast. Off color red text on. Hi. Alright. Apply the changes. Alright, there we go. The image was faint, close to vanishing like smoke in the wind. Still, I knew it was a place I dreamed of. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I can't remember much, but it couldn't have been a very good dream. Why else would I be crying? Yeah, Tamagotchi protocol complete, yeah. A knock came at my door, pulling me out of my trance. I glanced at the clock on my bedside table. It was well past time to get out of bed. Yeah, sorry, Arnaud. I'll get changed and have breakfast ready soon. Good old mute the characters you don't like, yeah. Oh! Whatever I might have said, embarrassment stole the words from my mouth. I can't believe I slept through one of my only jobs. I'm really, really sorry. Finally managing to squeeze out an apology, I hurriedly dressed myself. Wait, what? Did I just... It's already done. Take your time. Okay. Okay. Hurriedly dressed myself. We stopped like a motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. Once I came downstairs, I found food for 3 waiting at the table. The comforting scent of freshly baked baguettes enticed a growl from my stomach.
Ohayo.
Hi, madam. Good morning, Madam Alice. I'm sorry I slipped in so late this morning. Do I have you to thank for breakfast?
母さんなわけないだろ。
Oh, hello, sir. Arnaud put down his food, stood up, and pulled out my chair for me. Arnaud. That's an interesting name. Arnaud? 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 How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Thank you.
いや、先に食べてて悪いな。
Here, fine.
Oh, it's okay.
I took a seat. Along with the baguette, several colorful fruits adorned the table. Arnaud? Yeah.
朝食は私が用意すると言ったのだけれど、あるのがダメだと言って聞いてくれなくて。
Arnaud, yeah. That's what I
バ
thought.
ゲットを温めるくらい誰にでもできるのに。
Hmm.
そんなことないわ。
And yet you always manage to surprise me. That's not true, is it?
I glanced around the room as if searching for an answer.
I'd seen Madame Alice's attempts at cooking before. Well, calling it cooking would have been generous. I can't exactly blame Arnaud for stopping her, but at least she's trying.
母さん、
Arnaud, yeah.
こいつを困らせるなよ。
Hmm.
困らせていないわよ。もう人聞きの悪いことばかり言って。
There was very much a common spectacle with these two. The Vincents and their little antics were a part of everyday life for me.
It's been 7 whole years since I moved in with them.
Until I was 10, I'd lived in Paris with my family. Okay, it is, yeah, so is Arnaud. But after nearly drowning in the Seine River, I'd lost most of my memories. Wow. But how did we know we lived with our family? Okay. Oh, my father lost his life during the incident. Since my mother had already passed due to illness, I became an orphan. That's when the Vincents took me in. Yeah, water inhalation. Dodo gete setsu na sani wa namae o sukiyanda. Water inhalation. Yeah, river-induced amnesia. We, including Arnaud's father, Daniel, had stayed in Paris for some time. 6 years ago, though, Arnaud, his mother, and I moved here to Blancburg. What happened to his dad? Wait, what, you just said his dad. We, including Arnaud's father, Daniel. But 6 years ago, only the 3 of us moved here. Did they divorce or did he die? The shock had put me in a precarious mental state, so the change to a smaller, quieter town was likely for my sake. They never said as much, but I knew. Oh, Monsieur Daniel stayed behind on account of his work.
Hi, Bling.
Yeah, the river stabbed the dad.
I hope he's well. I haven't seen him in a long time.
We haven't lived together for 7 years?
You're good, Bling. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, oh yeah, Arnaud and I have different dads. We're not related. We're just an orphan.
このジャム使ってみろよ。会社の人にもらってさ、もう絶品なんだ。
Oh, cool. Jam.
Okay, I'll try some on a baguette.
I spread the strawberry jam on the bread and took a bite. A perfect balance of sweet and sour filled my mouth.
You're right. This is delicious.
Arnaud gave me a wide smile.
食後のコーヒー、用意しとくか？
No, thank you.
Allow me.
Okay,
yo.
fine.
俺はもう食べ終わったからさ。
He stood up and walked over to the kitchen. Making us coffee, too? The kitchen? You mean 2 steps to the left?
7 whole years, and Arnaud's still as kind as ever. Ever since I'd lost my family, he'd been a constant in my life, a friend, and a pillar of support.
Definitely not a romance interest. Totally not. Oh!
After cleaning up breakfast, I followed Arnaud out to see him off to work.
So we're in a place that's kind of styled after Alsace-Lorraine.
It was a beautiful day with clear skies and just the right amount of sun. Vibrant flowers that decorated the roads swayed in the breeze.
今朝は何かあったのか？
Oh, you changed.
Why do you ask?
ほら、お前が寝坊するなんて珍しいだろ。
Well,
具合でも悪いんじゃないか？
I'm fine.
Hi, Scarlet. Yeah,
I'm doing alright.
Arnaud suddenly stopped and peered at me. No, it's not that. I just had a strange dream is all. I don't remember much, but I know it was sad.
夢を見たってことは眠りが浅かったのかもな。
Huh?
さては寝る前に怖い本でも読んだんだろう。
No.
No, I don't think we read a scary book before bed.
It was about a witch, and it wasn't scary. The witch saved a girl from being bullied and turned her into a princess.
あのな、魔女が出てくる本は大抵怖いもんなの。それが世の中の意見なんだ。
Yeah. Well, this one wasn't, and I'm not either.
こーら。
Oh. Okay. He prodded my head with his fingers. Prodded! Hey! Oh, are we a witch?
人は自分と違うものを怖がる生き物なんだ。
Yeah, okay.
お前がいい魔女だったとしても、誰にも言うなよ。
I know. Not like anyone would believe me. How would I convince them? Cast a spell? It wasn't just my memories I'd lost 7 years ago. I lost my magic too. All the practice I'd done with my mother as a child gone to waste.
Oh, so we must have gotten her memories back. Maybe so.
I wonder where that star necklace went. My mother and I had matching necklaces. Not only had it helped to control and regulate my magic, but it also reminded me who I was, where I came from. But it vanished during the accident 7 years ago.
Maybe that's why drowning in the river made us lose our memories.
Witches were all but extinct thanks to cultural persecution and hunts 4 centuries ago. My mother was the only one I knew other than myself. Despite that, our dark history still lingered. Most people weren't fond of beings like me. My parents had made sure to impress something upon me, though. Magic was a force for good. My mother, at least, had been a kind and caring witch, so I chose to believe in her.
Yeah, no magic, no bishonens. Yeah.
I believed in him as well. Who was that boy anyway? I can hardly remember.
Oh?
All I could recall was that he'd been very important to me, although I wasn't even sure of that either.
じゃあ行ってくるよ。今日は帰りが少し遅く。
Yeah, where's our big pointy hat?
Investigating somewhere far off again? Arno was a reporter for a local newspaper. He had to travel often for work.
まあ、自転車で行ける範囲だけどな。
Oh.
あ、そうだ。
He produced a flyer from his pocket.
知ってるか？昨日移動遊園地が来たって。お前こういうの好きだったよな。
An amusement park in Blankberg? I practically leaped for the flyer and read its contents. La Foire de Rêve. Bienvenue. The 1st of April to the 3rd of June. La Foire de Rêve is here. Children and adults alike are invited to come in time of their dreams. Oh, it says April 1st to June 30th. I was reading the French. The map marked their location. They were in a forest near the outskirts of town. I don't know. I do like amusement parks, but I'll sit this one out. I don't earn my keep like you do.
何言ってるんだよ。働いてる女の人の方が珍しいし、家事だって立派な仕事だろ。
Okay.
まあ無理強いはしないけど、
Oh, okay.
我慢する
Interesting.
必要はないんだからな。
He ruffled my hair. Hey!
もし行ったら遊園地の感想よろしくな。取材することになるかもしれないし。じゃあ行ってきます。
Ittekuru, stay safe. Thank you for head pads. Arno hopped on his bike and sped off to the office. Yeah, ruffle, 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 ruffle. An amusement park here of all places? I placed the flyer on my desk and picked up my music box. After I wound up the key, I replaced it on the dresser and watched the horses spin as music began to play. No, never too many head pets! Yeah, that's not how it works! The pastel top turned, glass gems twinkling in the sunlight. A kaleidoscope of colors reflected off of them, whisking me away into a world of fantasy. Hey! This little merry-go-round, this manege, was all I had left of my father.
Oh. So, like, magical, mystical merry-go-round. I was rather fond of it. It reminded me of the manege in my favorite picture book, Le Ver d'un Manège. Yeah, well, close. My father had been an engineer for amusement parks, so we'd often visit them to admire his work. My fascination had begun there. Unfortunately, I was told I'd received this particular trinket 7 years ago. I had no memory of it personally. Still, memory or not, I always treasured it, and I always would. Maybe I will visit that amusement park. Arno had offered, after all, and I genuinely wanted to go. Right, chores first. With a renewed sense of motivation, I set about my daily tasks. I finished my work around midday when the sun was high and left home. Following the map marked on the flyer, I sauntered through town. Why are you, like, on the phone? I couldn't help but grin at the rowdy children. It wasn't every day such events occurred around here, so I empathized with their excitement. Oh no, Hamlin, he returns! Hamlin again, the Hamlin phenomenon.
The what? The family turned the corner and promptly left earshot. What's the Hamlin phenomenon? Was she really making that up? The question hung in my mind, but I continued on my way to the forest. Oh, unless it's like Pied Piper. Like, people disappear. People go to the amusement park and disappear. As the buildings and bustle faded, the trees grew thicker. Birds chirped atop their branches and squirrels scurried from limb to limb. The tranquility was contagious. What sort of amusement park is it, I wonder? My heart pounded in anticipation. I took a moment to breathe and call my nurse before continuing. Whoa!
Yeah. How did they build this that fast? There it proudly stood, right at the mouth of the forest. A pastel gate gave way to a large fountain, around which numerous lovely attractions were centered. Even from afar, their craftsmanship was something to behold. I couldn't take my eyes away. The entire affair looked like something straight out of a toy box. I could have sworn I just walked into a picture book. It's so charming! It's also charming! I've never seen a park like this! Huh? Hello? I turned to the voice. A girl stood there. Yeah. Her star-dappled uniform seemed plucked from the same whimsical story as the park itself. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay, we don't want it all the way thick. Yeah.
Yes, please. I timidly paid the woman for my ticket. Even the tearaway part's a little star. That's so cute. I found another smile sneaking onto my face.
Yeah.
The staff lady smiled back, tearing off the stub and handing me the rest. She punctuated the transaction with a wink.
The girl gestured for me to enter. I passed through the gate with bated breath. I have a feeling that it's probably gonna turn out that, like, all the people here are dead. Or trapped here. That's the feeling the feeling I'm getting. I know I literally have not looked up anything about this story. My eyes were drawn at once to the fountain. Thoughts buzzing is how they traveled with such a thing. Yeah. Elephants which blew bubbles and sprayed water adorned the circumference. Children frolicked about reaching for the bubbles.
Something smells good.
Probably the stalls. The scent caused me to turn my gaze toward the many stalls set up on the right. Upon closer inspection, they were selling all manner of deviously tempting sweets, from gaufres, and pretzels to sugar fruits and cookies. Warm sandwiches, snacks, ball games, and other diversions also lined the counters.
Something about these stalls feels off, though.
I approached them to investigate. Okay, waffles. Oh, to my surprise, the booths were being manned by puppets.
perhaps that wasn't the right word. They were automated puppets, machines known as automatons. Automaton!
Oh god. Ah, that's actually kind of terrifying. Gafuru. That's actually kind of terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, go furu. Okay, alright. Okay. I'm just gonna keep saying automaton. The automatons addressed and attended to the customers with pre-recorded phrases.
Incredible, machines with jobs!
オートマタに何か問題でも。
Umehara nani suru no? It's Umehara, but with a deep voice. A tall man in uniform slowly approached me. I knew at once he must have been with the park. The knowledge didn't make his gaze feel any less intimidating, though, or me any less like a frog in the sight of a hungry snake. Oh, I've just never, no, I've just never seen one before.
オートマタに何か問題でも。
Umehara.
Yeah, he did.
なるほど。オートマタが働いている遊園地は
Is it?
世界広しといえどもここだけだろう。あなたが驚くのは無理もない。
It's gotta be. This is gonna bother me. Hold on, hold on. I gotta do a thing with my nail first, because I'm just...
What we're gonna do is we're doing...
VN database. Gensou Manege. Characters.
Yep, Umehara. I knew. I knew it. I knew it, Umehara.
だがオートマタは問題なく整備されている。安心して利用するといい。
My magic voice listening powers. Is there any kind of dating sim I wouldn't play? Good question. Yeah, Princess Superpower can't get past me. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of gal games. Like, I played the one that PQ gave me the code for, but I'm not into... Like, I'd play it. Yeah, one where I date women. I'd play it, possibly. Like, if I was given a code, I would play it. But not all the way through, and, yeah. So there's the answer. Or, like, I guess things that just aren't... I was about to say things that just aren't interesting, but, like... You're right, I've romanced horror monsters before. You know what? 9 times out of 10, I probably would play any sort of, like, where you're romancing men dating sim. I would probably play it. Would I play a gal game? Yeah, I would-ish. Again, if I was given a key. Man said nothing more. He simply turned on his heels and left.
God, he's hot, though. He didn't seem very amused for an amusement park employee.
If you send me a key, I would play it. I don't know if I would enjoy it.
I shook off the awkwardness and returned to browsing the stalls. Cheers suddenly erupted from the fountain. Maybe there's a show going on. I should look.
What the hell is... Also, what the hell is Gore Screaming Show and Maggot Baits? That looks weird. I love that I get game, and then I also get, like, actual, like, fishing bait. Oh, they're Guro Eroge? I'd play. Don't think I would like it, but... Sending a key for Outlast? No! That is not an otome. You've misread the instructions. Find some obscure dating sims that make me question my life choices. I mean, go for it. Go for it. Outlast is not an eroge. I know there's one character that treats the main character like the main character is his wife. That does not make it an eroge. I headed towards the hubbub only to find a young man putting on a performance. Oh, hello. Once again, we've come into Prince Finds Out. That's in the DLC, is it? Outlast? The very popular horror game? Hello, Hiroshi no Nome. So. Shimono Hiro. Okay, I had his last name wrong, but I got it right.
でも今のはただのボールジャグリングだ。ここから披露するのは一味違うからな。
It's in the DLC? I watched people do Let's Plays of that game when it came out and he was there. I think. It was years ago. Yeah. This is the same voice as Alir.
じゃあ一番前で見てる君。好きなフルーツを教えてくれ。
私リンゴが好き。
それはこんなリンゴか？
The boy produced an apple in his hand, seemingly out of thin air.
今度は奥で見てる君に苦手な野菜を聞こう。
Huh? He proceeded to materialize an apple, a radish, a mushroom, and a strawberry, which he then began to juggle. Huh. Yeah, that guy. The colorfully mismatched ensemble flew through the air and back into his hands with ease. I guess, yeah.
He improvised all of that?
The crowd only continued to grow.
I should probably move. There's plenty more to explore.
I offered my spot to the boy behind me and weaved my way back out of the crowd. Quietly wishing the child a good show, I soon escaped the fountain area. Next on my list was the area to the left of the teacups.
What's that?
A costumed mascot of sorts strolled by the line of guests waiting for the ride. The lemon-colored, droopy-eared rabbit wore the same uniform as the others and carried a flag with the park's insignia. Oh, yeah? The rabbit began clapping, and soon the guests followed suit. I don't recognize this voice. Yeah, our brother. Yeah, on rhythm, he started to move, jump, and spin around the line of people. I could barely make out a star pattern on the suit beneath his uniform.
So cute.
With a wave of his flag, the rabbit left the guests. He looked this way and that. Eventually, our gazes met. The glittering, peridot-colored eyes fixed on mine.
You have a manege? Thank you, I will. The rabbit bowed, waved his little hand, then sauntered over to more guests. I wonder what it's like. Merry-go-rounds, that is, manege, varied a lot from park to park. I was curious to see this one and how it compared to my father's music box. If it's as popular as the rabbit says, I've got to go see it. I set out on a path he directed me towards. The sun was beginning to set, dyeing the scenery in a golden tint. A pastel top and an array of colorful horses spun before me. Decorative glass gems twinkled in the sunlight. It can't be. I was awestruck. This manege was the spitting image of the one my father had made. Is this what he modeled the music box after? I never knew it was based on something. The manege came to a stop and the riders alighted. My feet carried me forward, all on their own. Every detail's spot on. It's my music box. It's like I'm seeing double. I reached my hand out to touch it. The cold metal chilled my fingers. Wait, why is it getting warmer? It happened before I could react. Oh no. What? A blinding light flashed from the manege. Before I knew it, everything went white. The light had swallowed everything. I couldn't keep my eyes open. My heart pounded in my ears. Heat seethed inside me. What's happening? And then the heat vanished. Slowly, carefully, I opened my eyes. The light was gone too. Eh? Huh? I scanned the area out of pure confusion, but answers eluded me. Did I imagine all that? The other guests exchanged looks and tilted their
今
heads.
のは何だったんだ
Yeah.
新しい演出かしら。
Evidently I hadn't. The guests stared at the manege for a while before they lost interest and left. I should back away before it starts moving again. I managed to pry myself away from the ride and put some distance between us. That's when I heard the footsteps. Hi? My heart nearly leaped out of my chest. I slowly turned around. There was a man in a pale purple-hued suit and shoulder piece.
まさかまた君に会えるなんて
This is the guy. This is the same. Is he okay? The shirt puffs are so small. Yeah. This is voiced by the same guy who voices Gaku in I7. Yeah, he only has one shoulder thing. Behind his stark white hair, he wore a complicated expression. He thought he'd never see me again? I never met this man in my life. And you are?
ヒューゴだよ覚えていないかい君に会うのは7年ぶりだから無理もないのかな
Oh! 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 Prince to Prince communication. Yeah, epaulets. My chest tightened. I'm sorry, I don't remember much from back then. I explained the incident with the river and about my amnesia. I'm sorry. He frowned for a moment, but it was soon replaced with a kind smile.
いや謝る必要はないよマドモアゼル
Close enough, honey! Close enough! The river, my incident with the river. You know what? I never thought Japanese people saying Mademoiselle would give me such giggles, but man, it really does. Yeah, Mademoiselle. 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 Mademoiselle? Please.
俺の名前はヒューゴこのレイブ移動遊園地の園長だ
La foire. Le foire de rêve. So you run things here.
7年前はスタッフの一人だったんだけれどおかげさまで出世してね
I do like a man in charge. He winked playfully. Did you know my father by any chance? Florent was his name. He was an engineer.
残念ながらお父さんには会ったことがないな俺が知っているのは君だけだよ
Oh, I see. Considering the uncanny similarities between this menage and my music box, my hopes had been somewhat high.
ところで今しがたマネージュに起きた異変あの光は君が起こしたものだよね
Well, I didn't have the first clue to claim responsibility for it. So inaccurate, to say the least. I apologize for touching the machinery, but I'm not sure what happened exactly. He offered a gentle smile.
安心して責めているわけじゃないんだただ君の力を貸してほしいと思って
I highly doubt it, but
What do you mean? After glancing side to side, he leaned in and brought his voice down to a whisper.
君は魔女だろ
Oh, wow, already. I quickly drew back.
人は自分と違うものを怖がる生き物なんだ。お前がいい魔女だったとしても誰にも言うなよ。
wow, Shida Yusuke is here. Amazing. Okay, I don't remember a lot of these. I don't know a lot of these people by name, but like I don't recognize his name.
Arnaud's words from earlier echoed in my head. No one can know. No one can find out. If this is an accusation, then you're sorely mistaken. I repeated him as firmly as I could. Monsieur Hugo appeared dejected. That's not the reason I expected.
期待したい
Reaction?
気持ちはわかるよ。でも頼れる相手は君しかいないんだ。
Okay.
俺たちはここで働く人間は
Yep.
魔法でこの遊園地に囚われている。
Trapped.
Oh, interesting.
それはとても強力な魔法で俺たちにはどうすることもできない。 だから助けてほしいんだ。君の魔法で。
They're all spirit carnies, yeah.
I don't know what to say.
分かっているよ。信じられないよね。
He grinned, although only barely this time. He seemed earnest to me, so I didn't think he was playing some sort of trick. But trapped? In an amusement park? He can't possibly think I could just believe that. He can't know what I am. I'm sorry that I can't help you.
Oh, a bell chimed, sounding the closing of the park and drowning out my words. People began funneling towards the entrance.
I should be going.
待って。君に見せたいものがあるんだ。
Oh?
Huh?
Okay. He grabbed my hand before allowing me to answer. He didn't pull, though. He simply guided me as a gentleman would. Where are you taking me, bro? We left the manege and passed by a number of attractions. Before long, we'd arrived back at the fountain. It seemed he wanted to show me he wasn't inside the park itself. Once he'd made certain that all the guests had left, Monsieur Hugo passed through the gate. Yeah. We were alone. Everyone had surely gone home by now. It was quiet. Not even birds filled the silence. He continued on the road back to town, never letting go of my hand.
Excuse me, where are we going?
俺はどこにも行かないよ。いや、行けないんだ。
We stopped.
Monsieur?
CG! Oh, shit! I looked up at him as he unbuttoned his collar. A pale white circle glowed on his neck.
Is that a chain?
Oh, whoa!
The light took the form of a collar. Attached to it was an ephemeral chain leading back into the park.
これが魔法だよ。俺たちを遊園地に縛り付けている魔法だ。
At least, you know what? At least his collar isn't gonna explode.
He's into magical BDSM. Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
I don't believe it. Magically trapped within an amusement park. Wow, that sucks. It shouldn't have been possible, but here I was faced with reality. I couldn't deny what lay before my very eyes. How did this happen?
ある魔女に魔法をかけられてね。
Uh-huh.
俺はもともと遊園地が好きだし、ここでの生活は充実していると言ってもいい。
Yeah, it's gotta get boring,
で
though.
も
Yeah.
もう何年もこの状態で、そろそろ解放されたいと思っているんだ。
Yeah.
Everyone's trapped like this? Not just you?
そうだよ。
He nodded. But magic is a force for good. I thought there were no bad witches.
There's never anything that's only good and only bad.
I find it hard to believe a witch would do this. Witches aren't supposed to be evil.
ああ、悪い魔女はいないよ。
Oh, okay.
これは事故みたいなものだ。
Binding defying spells and magic. It was an accident?
An accident.
I called a witch a bitch one time. She sold my soul to the carnival, yeah.
I was reminded once again of the Seine River, where I nigh drowned. I'd lost a lot that day, even if I didn't remember what exactly they'd been. In addition to my mother and the power I'd nurtured with my mother, I'd also lost an entire year's worth of memories.
Oh, only a year? I thought it was more. I thought she said we lost all of our memories. Only a year is much different.
The people of the Rev had surely lost things themselves. They could continue to lose things so long as they remain captives.
大丈夫かい？少し怖がらせてしまったかな。
No, I'm okay.
それならよかった。俺の話はこれで終わりだよ。君に見せたかったものはこの魔法だから。
He stepped back and the collar and chain vanished in an instant. After a short breath, the director faced me once again.
もう一度だけ聞かせてほしい。君は魔女だろう。
Well,
人は自分と違うものを怖がる生き物なんだ。 お前がいい魔女
We literally know he can't chase
誰なら
us.
言うなよ
We know he can't chase us. Arno's words came to me again. Monsieur Hugo said witches aren't evil. If he believes that, then maybe. I took a deep breath, fingers trembling. I am a witch. A sigh of relief left his
勇気を出
lips.
してくれてありがとう。
Aww.
君が魔女で本当に良かった。
Yeah, I'm glad you're a witch. Something we've never heard before.
But I haven't been able to use magic for 7 years now. I'm not much of anything without that.
He remained unfazed.
大丈夫だよ。君の魔法は眠っているだけだ。
How
そう
convenient.
でなければ、あの時光は生まれなかった。
Yeah.
That was magic?
ああ、おそらくね。
Yeah, we're the best they found.
ここに宿っている魔法
They're
は
like, we
反
don't
応して
care
く
if
る
you haven't done anything for 7 years. You have magic. That's step 1.
さて、ここからが本題だけれど、
Uh-huh.
He clapped his hands together.
うちで働かないかい？
Oh,
君にはスタッフとして魔法の覚醒を目指してほしい。
okay.
Me? Work at the Rev?
もちろん報酬は出すよ。
Oh, with money! I was speechless.
I do love amusement parks. They remind me of Dad. It's not that I'm exactly opposed. I just,
考える時間が必要だね。
How much money? The pressure was at once alleviated. Yeah, I'd like to speak with people back home before making a decision. I can't go agree to such arrangements without at least consulting with the Vincents first. We got a job!
わかっ
Yay!
た。答えが出るまで待つよ。
Yeah.
心が決まったらここへ来てほしい。
Ay,
君のために。
wakata.
門は開けておくから。
Okay.
Thank you.
オーボワール、マドモアゼル。
Close. You know what? Good enough.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Monsieur Hugo waved me goodbye as I left. Bidding farewell, I started on my way home. The park soon vanished behind a veil of trees, yet I remained in high spirits, like I was still there somehow, in that world of dreams. What a day it's been. I just told the first person outside the Vincent family about who I was. For the first time, someone had come to me for help. They needed my magic. If my magic really is just to sleep, I have to wake it up. There are people I could be helping. I want to be a kind witch, just like Mom was. Gas lanterns lit up the dark street. The warm glow almost seemed to call out to me, to guide me forward. My head remained in the clouds the entire way home. Once Arno had come home, I spoke with him about working at the park.
I left out the part about my magic, though. I didn't want to work with him.
はあ、遊園地でスカウトされた？一日の大半は家に引きこもって本ばかり読んでるお前が？
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You don't have to put it like that.
驚いたな。遊園地に行ってみたらって勧めたけど、まさかそんなことになるなんて。
I guess because we don't do anything? Arno blinked several times. Yeah, we can make waffles.
それで何に悩んでるんだ？相談してきたってことは仕事に興味あるんだろ？
I am. I'd very much like to work at an amusement park like my dad did, but that'd take time away from things I'd normally be doing to help, cleaning, chores, and anything else that needs doing at home. It didn't feel right to run off when they'd done so much for me.
まあいいんじゃないか？
Obviously, I care. You don't? He acquiesced surprisingly
料
quickly.
理以外なら母さんに頼めるし、まあ家事全般が苦手だから不安はあるけど。
Alright,
なんなら
dice.
パリにいた頃みたいに家政婦を雇ってもいい。
Yeah, exactly. I have dice on my desk from today's TTRPG game, and I forgot to move them around.
父さんからの仕送りでお金に困ってないからな。俺だって仕事して稼いでるわけだし。
Yeah. Arno's smiles quickly turned to a
ただ
frown.
し、
Okay.
とりあえずは遊園地がこの町にいる間だけだ。初めて働くわけだし、
Okay, that
最
makes
初から
sense.
深入りは禁物だからな。
He's basically saying, don't go following the circus. Don't run off to the circus.
Right, that seems fair. There was no guarantee my magic would ever awaken anyway.
それに 次どこへ移動するかもわからないしな。
He glanced outside the window and sighed.
母さんには俺から話しておくよ。お前は明日ちゃんと先方に返事をするんだぞ。
Yeah. Okay, I need to know, what has Abe Atsushi voiced him before? Anything I know? Anything I know? Harukunaru. Nor 9. Oh! Is Sorata the main... Oh, he's Sorata, the main character. Okay. Maybe I should wait to do this until... Shuko Chada? Amazing. I'm just looking at what other... Otomes he's done. Okay, nothing I've seen in... I mean, other than Nor 9. Okay. I really let the boss know. I will! Thank you, Arno! Ba 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 ba. The long day was finally coming to an end. We got a job. Fuck yeah, got a job. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Before bed, I picked up the music box from the dresser. We're not gonna be a lazy layabout lump anymore. We're gonna contribute. I turned the key and listened to the melody as I processed the day's many events. Oh. It really had been like someplace out of a storybook. The attractions, the performances, the smiles everywhere you looked. And then there was the Manege and its resemblance to this very music box. The light, my magic, the collar of light around the director's neck, and the chain that held him captive. I could only wonder and hope my magic was there somewhere, waiting for me to wake up. Wake it up. Give me strength, Dad. The strength to see this through. Oh, I held the music box to my chest. Amazing. Okay, time for bed. I had to get up early to visit the Rev. I needed to give them my answer. The next morning, I made for the park while the air was still chilly. The girl at the front wasn't there. The gate, however, was open, just as I'd been told it would be. Unlike yesterday, silence filled the park. There were no kids frolicking around the fountain, no parents to scold them. My legs carried me further. They led me towards the Manege. We hadn't planned a meeting place. Excuse me. But somehow I knew I'd find him there. And there he was.
答えが出たんだね。
He'd noticed me at once. I do. I'd like to work with you, as long as the park's in Blankberg at least.
ブランブールを離れたらお別れかい？
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's no telling how things will go with my magic after all.
それもそうだね。じゃあ。
Monsieur Hugo stepped forward and extended his hand.
短い間だけど、よろしく。
短い間。Oh. Likewise, Monsieur. We exchanged a firm handshake. I now had a job to do. Yeah. I had to awaken my magic and free the people of La Foi de Rive. So rose the curtain on my new life. Ba-ba. Music? Opening video? Opening? Yeah! We saw this at the P-Cube showcase, but yeah, I don't know. Yumehara? Hiroshimono? Leon? Yeah. Yeah, his name is Crier.
The goddamn giant bunny. Yeah, his name is Crier. History de best.
Gensou Manege! Oh, played the prologue, chapter 1!
The art is gorgeous. The whole aesthetic of this is just
スタッ
gorgeous.
フになった君にはこの遊園地のことをよく知ってもらわないといけないね。
Uh-huh. Yeah.
周りを見ていてごらん。
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Person-to-person communication.
I did so. I saw pastel attractions, automatons behind counters, and of course the prominent fountain. Fountain. And what exactly am I looking for?
瞬きしない。
Blessings!
その
But don't blink.
Monsieur Hugo snapped his fingers. I didn't blink.
The fuck? Oh! Okay.
The prominent fountain! Huh? There was a flash of light and suddenly everything was gone. Only the Manege and the automatons remained. What just happened?
ここは魔法でできた遊園地でね。
Oh.
園長である俺の意志で消すことができるんだ。
Oh.
実在するもの以外はだけれど。
Okay, mostly. How the fuck do you transport that?
He gestured to the Manege and the automatons.
遊園地を自在に出し入れできるなんて便利なようだけれど、現実も幻想もすべて一緒に動く必要がある。
Correct.
だから、俺たちの行動は制限されているんだ。マネージと行けるところは限られているからね。
Huh? He shrugged. That certainly sounds complicated. Reality and fiction are all emerging together in one place. Sounds like something out of a storybook. Must be hard having to live it, though. I'll do everything I can to awaken my magic and free you all. I promise.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえて嬉しいよ。
The director smiled softly before snapping his fingers again.
じゃあ、早速だけれど、
Okay, the
君
ad.
の中に眠る魔法を覚醒させてみようか。
Ad time! Ad time! Means it's stretch time! Everybody stretch! Ugh. Yawns. I would have slept in more. Except for the fact that there was a sobbing, screaming baby behind me. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Many stretches. Not mine, my neighbor's baby. Our bedrooms only have a wall between them, and their baby screams like a motherfucker, like a banshee. And so I know every time their baby's upset. So, yeah. We're at 1724. That's as of the 14th. Alright, we're doing well, No, I feel annoyed. I'm happy that their baby is being a baby, but also I'm like, shut the fuck up, please, baby. I'm trying to sleep. So, it's, there are days when it's, like, not bad, and baby doesn't cry all that much, and then there's days where I'm just like, this baby's been crying for, like, hours. I pity the parents. Hi, Omegs! Hi! I pity the parents, but, man, annoying for me. And that's what matters, me. 冗談だよ。
Yeah, like the baby's crying. And then the dad yells at the baby. And I'm like, that's not gonna make the baby stop crying. That's not gonna make the baby stop crying. Or at least it sounds like it's the dad that yells at the baby. And it may just be that the dad's right next to the wall. But, oh goodness. Yeah, let's do something with the magic inside of me.
Already? I hadn't expected it to happen so soon.
ああ、ごめんね。心の準備がまだだったかな。
Monsieur Hugo peered down at me with concern. I'm not quite sure, really.
Oh.
No, don't end the game. No, don't end the game.
How do I quick save? Help. Manual. System. What? Hold on, guys! Manual? Oh, God. There's a quick save balloon. Oh my God, F8? No, that's tied to multiple things! But alright, yeah, we're gonna quick save. Cause guess who we're going for? Guess who we're going for? God bless it, I need... Stop!
No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. I answered as firmly as I could.
いい返事だね。
Yeah.
君の魔法を覚醒させるために、僭越ながら俺がエスコートさせてもらうよ。
Did it? He winked.
君は無意識のうちに魔法の力を眠らせている。
Was I supposed to say no? Okay, rewind you back, yes.
Okay, cool, so we're fine. Okay, sure, really.
I'd like some time. There's some owners first. Hey, not sympathetically.
君の不安はよくわかるよ。
What?
でも、あまり時間がないんだ。もう少しで
Oh, I
開演
guess
時
this
間
one doesn't matter then. It's not a...
Right.
Right, the public can't see me using magic. Okay, I'm ready.
君
Well,
は
damn. Okay,
Hmm?
hold on. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. As far as I could.
いい返
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
君は無意識のうちに魔法の力を
Let's put our
眠ら
powers
せ
to
ている。
sleep.
それを少しずつゆっくりと起こしていこ
Wake up,
う。
fucking
目を閉じ
powers.
て集中して自分の内に秘めた魔法に意識を向けるんだ。何か感じるかい？
Yeah, you cootie.
There's a light. I can see it.
それは目覚める可能性がある魔法だね。さあ、手で触れて集めてみて。
How do you know this so... How do you know so much about this? I mean, alright, but how do you know so much about this? There's the light. Huh? Okay. It's time for a minigame! Alright, use the cursor, keys, or left click to gather as many fragments of magical light as you can with the time limit.
それじゃあ始めようか。
Yeah, mind awakening minigame.
魔法の光を捉えるんだ。
I clicked out of the window accidentally.
そのまま続けて。
I accidentally clicked out of the window. Hold on, I'm just absolutely clicking
いい調子だね。
as hard as my little mouse could go. Cool. All right. Perfect. Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Ah, the light's gone.
集中力が切れてしまったようだ。
Yeah. Plenty of slack.
無理もない。とても繊細な作業だから。
Delicate work.
最後に集めた魔法を目覚めさせよう。
Oh, we're awakening it
魔
in
法が
bits.
中心にまとまった瞬間にタイミングよく刺激するんだ。
Oh.
うまくいけば覚醒するはずだよ。
Okay.
I'll try.
Another minigame? Oh, it's another minigame! Left click, press enter spacebar where the two stars outlines overlap to awaken your magical powers. The amount of magic gathered in the first stage will affect the second stage's difficulty. What do you mean? Ah, close.
素晴らしいね。君の頑張りには目を見張るばかりだ。
Okay. Alright. ENVeo level up? Huh? He threw a lot of multilingual words at me, hold on.
I'm finished.
Oh, so they're different though.
それはそうだよ。魔法をわずかに覚醒させただけだからね。
Okay.
実感はないかもしれない。でも完璧だったよ。
Cool, thanks.
初めてで成功させるなんて。
Yeah.
君はすごいな。
Yay.
ご褒美は何がいい？キスでいいかな。
Wrong one.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Go Hobby! Yatta! Oh,
まだ早かったかな。
Only after I'd heard his childish laugh did it hit me that he was teasing. So he has a playful side. Duly noted.
魔法は時間をかけてゆっくり覚醒させていこう。地道な作業だから焦りが出るかもしれないけれど。
Stop pausing in the middle of your sentences, sir. I keep skipping, thinking you're done.
Yes, of course. Thank goodness, that's one less thing to worry about. The subject had always weighed heavily on my mind compared to my other concerns. I could feel the tension leaving my shoulders. You know an awful lot about magic. Is there another witch you're acquainted with?
いや、霊部から解放される方法を探すうちに自然と詳しくなったんだ。これほどの知識を身につけるまで長い道のりだったな。
That makes sense. The reason I'm here must be because he's tried everything else. Monsieur Hugo stared off into the distance. His elegant smile soon returned, though.
さて、そろそろ遊園地の裏側に案内しよう。契約の話もあるし、他のスタッフにも君を紹介しないとね。さあ、マドモアゼル、こちらへ。
Thank you. I follow closely behind. Oh, that's right. Shortly after we left the Manege, I remembered something very important. May I ask a question?
一つでいいのかい？君の質問にならいくつでも答えるよ。
His perpetual eloquence was something I would have to get used to. Thank you, but just one's enough for now.
それで聞きたいことというのは？
It's about the Manege. Are you aware of any music boxes based on its likeness?
オルゴール？
He tilted his head and thought. I'm referring to the one my late father gave me before he passed. It looks just like the Manege here. It's not just a passing resemblance either.
そういうものがあるとは知らなかった。
Oh.
少なくともうちでは作っていないから、誰かが真似て作ったものだろうね。
My father must have been. He was always a skilled craftsman.
そうか。
Yeah, maybe so.
I've hit a dead end. If Monsieur Hugo never knew my father, then it all must have been a coincidence. I was certain there would have been some kind of connection, but I suppose that had all been wishful thinking. I apologize. I didn't mean to pry. It was just on my mind.
いや、気になることがあれば何でも聞いてくれて構わないよ。さっきも言った通り、いくつでも答えるからね。
Oh, maybe.
He smiled at me. We'd only just met, and yet I felt an oddly familiar sense of calm wash over me. Conversations have never been my strong suit, but something about him is so inviting. Before long, we'd arrived at a large tent-like building. So what happened to the people when you snap your fingers? Do they disappear too? I timidly stepped inside. The interior was many times larger than I'd anticipated. It had been furnished with all the essentials of a workplace: desks, tables, and shelves.
ようこそ遊園地の裏側へ。
余計な気遣いかもしれないが、執務テントと説明した方が理解しやすいだろう。
Oh, I gotta decide though. Oh, these are both the guys that I'm super interested. Do I leave Hugo for last as like a treat? Do I leave Hugo for last as a treat? I may have to go with glasses guy first. The glasses compel me. They really do. They really do. They really said we're gonna give Prince everything he wants. Where to go in glasses?
The tall man I'd met the day prior quipped back at Monsieur Hugo.
少し夢のある言い方をしてみたのさ。
まったくあなたは。
紹介するよ。彼はセルジュ。
Sergey.
の経理を担当している。
Sergey. Our head of finances. Oh, fuck! He does finances! Oh, man. A glasses guy who does finances? Fuck!
Pleased to meet you. I'm Prince. I suppose we'll be coworkers from now on.
セルジュだ。ヒューゴから話は聞いている。
Sergey's expression was stone-like as he pulled a sheet of paper from the desk.
労働契約書を用意しておいた。
Yeah, standard accountant uniform. Damn.
サインをしてくれ。
Okay. Right, okay. The man's business-like demeanor quickly revived the anxiety I'd just rid myself of. Monsieur Hugo patted him on the back.
笑顔を忘れているよ、セルジュ。女の子にはにこやかに接しないと。
Smile! I love their...
仰せのままに。
I already love their quips. Okay, hold on. 1 second. I feel stupid. If this is correct. Okay, it's not. I don't have to worry about it. The edges of his lips twisted up into the shape of a smile. A smile it was! Technically. In the most generous sense.
I hate to be rude, but that somehow makes it even more uncomfortable.
何か。
No.
No, nothing.
君は期待を裏切らないね。
何を笑っているんだ、ヒューゴ。あなたがこうしろと言ったんだろう。
You, really don't have to force yourself on my account.
そうか。なら、元に戻させてもらう。
もうおしまいか。残念だな。
You guys are amazed at how flat he's gotten these. I don't know. It could be horsehair ribbon, which is really straight. Or it could be wired, or I don't know. Sergey returned to his stoicism, much to the director's great disappointment.
契約書はこれだ。
I took the paper and scanned over it.
Much of the language was difficult to parse, but I managed to decipher the main points. I would only be employed for the time the Rev was present in Blancburg. Magic was to be practiced before opening and after closing. The rest of my time could be used at my own discretion. Amazing. Wow, we're not really employed, are we? I'm more like your little pet project. Fine with me. What does my own discretion mean?
ここで過ごしてもいいし、家に帰ってもいい。どう時間を使うかは
This really doesn't sound like a real job. I'm gonna have to think of something to tell my brother back home, or else he'll really think I'm being scammed. I'm being paid though, aren't I? It hardly seems fair that all I do is practice magic.
だが、そういう契約だ。違ったか、ヒューゴ。
We're still getting paid, right?
いや、合っているよ。
Oh,
君に
cool.
は魔法の覚醒に専念してもらいたいんだ。
Coolio.
I see. The arrangement didn't sit right with me, even if that was technically what I agreed to. He may insist, but still. Apparently I could help with work around the park.
魔法の覚醒と遊園地の仕事、どちらもやるつもりかい？
Yeah. If I'm gonna be working here, I'd like to be of some use at least. If that's okay.
いや、負担にならないのなら素敵な提案だよ。ああ、でも制服が。
制服。
それなら問題ない。用意がある。
Oh, you did? Thanks, hon. We're bright pink, of course we are. Sergei swiftly retrieved a uniform from a dresser. The majority of the uniform was a beautiful white and pink affair, patterned with stars that contrasted brightly against the colors. It even came with a matching cap and boots. It's beautiful! It's so pink! It matches my hair! I'm gonna look like a walking pink blob!
用意しておいたわけじゃない。常に不測の事態に備えているだけだ。
And they're all pink?
さすがセルジュ。君の用意周到さにはいつも頭が下がるよ。
あなたの期待に応えるのが私の仕事だからな。
Oh, honey. Sergei handed me the clothes, then set about amending the contract.
これで要件は満たしたか？問題がな
Oh,
ければ。
wait, no, you don't have to amend the contract. I can spend it however I wish. That doesn't preclude me from being able to work.
Thank you. I gave the contract one last look before signing my name.
確認した。これであなたはレイブの正式な一員だ。
来てくれてありがとう。改めて君を歓迎するよ。
I'm glad to be here. Yeah, we signed a contract. We're now employed. I bowed to them. Monsieur Hugo then exchanged glances with Sergei. The latter nodded back before looking to the door.
クララ、近くにいるんだろう。
We're not bound at the park, but we're trying to help them be not bound. Clara? Oh, that's right. The one other female. Oh, blessings. A girl I recognize entered. It's the woman I met at the gate.
こんにちは。昨日会ったわよね。
Blessings.
受付を担当してるクララよ。
Hey, Prince. I look forward to working with you.
彼女もスタッフとして働くことになった。着替えのために部屋を貸してもらえるか？
魔法の訓練だけじゃなくて遊園地の仕事もしてくれるの？
内容はまだ決まっていないけれどね。やりたいと彼女から申し出てくれたんだ。
Yeah.
へえ。あなたって優しいのね。
Huh? I'm useless when it comes to magic right now, so I want to do what I can in the meantime.
気に入ったわ。私の部屋はこっちよ。
Clara grinned from ear to ear. I held my uniform to my chest and followed her out. Is the hat tiny like hers?
これでよし。
What the fuck? Why are we in like the fucking Epcot ball? Why do you live in the Epcot ball?
うんうん。髪型も帽子の位置もバッチリね。
You think so? Ah, it's a tiny hat. I wanted a
大
big
丈夫
hat.
大丈夫。とっても可愛いわ。じゃあ戻りましょうか。
Yeah.
Why do you all live in Epcot balls?
Donned in my new clothes, I followed Clara. She stepped out of her tent. Each of the staff apparently had one of their own. Meals and showers were shared, but living spaces were separate. Thank you for all your help, Clara.
お礼なんていいわよ。大したことはしてないし。それと、私のことはクララでいいわ。というか、ヒューゴさんとセルジュさん以外はみんな呼び捨てで大丈夫よ。年も近いだろうし。
Yeah, it's like someone dropped golf balls.
あなた年は
Cut in half.
17.
本当？私も17よ。
Nice. Clara's eyes lit up.
レイブの女子は私だけだったから、あなたが来てくれてよかった。
I can't imagine being a 17-year-old girl, the only girl, surrounded by guys.
これから仲良くしてね。それと、敬語も必要ないから。
No, Keigo.
Right, yeah. I'd like that, Clara.
じゃあ、最初のお仕事よ。頑張ってね。
頑張ってね.
Clara gave me Yeah, Clara gave me a gentle push on the back as soon as we made it back to the administrative tent.
What job?
Yeah.
I looked around the room, which now included people I'd yet to meet.
みんな、紹介するよ。今日からレイブで働く新しい仲間だ。
Oh, okay.
自己紹介をお願いできるかな、マドモアゼル。
Right, Mademoiselle. It's a run-on word.
I know you're used to having to pronounce the syllables separately, but please string them all together like you got marbles in your mouth, mademoiselle. 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 My name is Prince, and I'll be working with you all starting today. I'm technically a witch, but I can't use magic yet. I intend to help out while I get a handle on it. For as long as you're a Blockberg, at least, I'm gonna do everything in my power to free you all. Despite how clumsy it was, my introduction garnered scattered applause. I can't say I have to do that very often. My heart's still pounding. Yeah, I let out a sigh to calm my nerves. Meanwhile, the rabbit stepped forward and bowed.
僕の名前はリオン。短い間だけどよろしくね。
So, you a rabbit all the way down?
僕の方が年下だと思うから呼び捨てで敬語は使わなくて大丈夫だよ。
Really? Okay then, it's nice to meet you, Leon. He must really love his job if he's already in costume. What? It's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate question. Is it rabbit all the way down? Or is it just like a hat? Is it a suit? I know it's a suit, but... legitimate curiosity. Next to him was the boy who'd performed yesterday, scowling in an almost displeased manner.
グリエだ。
Kurie? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Crier sounds bad, so Crier it is. Urusai-yo. Urusai-yo. And that was it for his introduction. I have the feeling he doesn't like me.
業務について不明な点があれば私かヒューゴに聞いてくれ。
Okay, I will.
もう間もなく開演の時刻だ。各自準備を再開してくれ。
はい。
They probably vacated the tent. Sergei returned to his desk and set about working on some documents. But no. As my eyes wandered for something to do, they met with Monsieur Hugo. He smiled back cheerfully.
タイミングがなくて言えていなかったけれど、
Uh-huh.
その制服とてもよく似合っている。
Sir.
髪型も可愛いね。
Yeah, my hair suits it perfectly because it's the exact same fucking color. Just like you. And your uniform the same color as your hair.
Thank you. Clara helped me tie it up.
清潔感があってスタッフにふさわしいね。
Hold on, I have a...
そんな素敵な君に早速仕事をお願いしてもいいかな。
There we go, okay. I was poking myself with a nail and I knew I needed to make it not a claw. There we go. Yeah.
I do.
みんなの仕事ぶりを見学してきてもらいたい。見て回るうち
Yeah,
に
you've never found out
この
tiny
遊園地
hats?
にもなれるだろう。
I'm alright with tiny hats, but...
興味のある仕事場から優先してもらって構わないよ。
Eh.
モチベーションは何よりも大切だからね。
Start. Oh, I thought it said state your search. I was like, state my search? What do you mean? Yeah, it depends on the hat. Do you like a raspberry beret? Which first date aboard you? Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do that and try to stay out of people's
よ
hair.
ろしくね。じゃあ俺も出てくるよ。正門でお客さんを出迎えないといけないから。
Yeah, you mean about the gate?
また後で会おう。まずは
Or
レ
this
イブを
conductor
楽しんで
hat? It's just a top hat. You see, so enjoy this offer.
Monsieur Hugo exited the tent, leaving only me and Sergei. Okay, where to go? Don't end the game. Hold on. Hold on, I forgot how to access the menu again. I forgot how to access the menu. Ah! Hold on! No, escape is end the game.
ようこそ。
No, stop that!
遊園地へ。足を運んでいた。
You can only access it using the mouse. There we go. There's our quick save.
There's our quick save. Thankfully, it's very obvious. Wait, actually, you know what? There is no way to open the menu. Screenshot time? I don't need to screenshot. I know how to do that already. I have multiple ways of doing that. Skip text while holding enter, activate skip mode. Skip text when held. Change selections. Select. Open backlog. Okay, well. So there's no way to open it without using the administrative tent. I decided to stay behind to see how Sergey did his job. Are you ready to never be rid of me again, honey? He tapped away at his typewriter in utter silence. There wasn't very much to observe from what I could see. Scooching closer. Sergey suddenly whipped around. His sharp eyes bored at me. I'm looking at what you're doing. Watching how you do your work. Yeah, a typewriter. He let out a small sigh. So, what exactly does it entail? He returned to typing without another word. I had this sneaking suspicion that he wasn't particularly interested in elaborating. Once he understands pivot tables, he'll fall in love. I suppose I'll leave him alone and watch quietly. Nope. Sorry? It's barely been 2 minutes. Oh, we've already been kicked out. But Okay. I departed from the tent at Sergey's vehement behest. Aw, too bad. You're never getting rid of me that easily ever again. Where to next? I'd been all over, but there are still so many places to see. Hi, second honey. I turned to see Monsieur Hugo. Monsieur, hello! I think I've just about seen half the park now. Yeah, do we have to pay the automatons for waffles and shit? Or do I just get that for free? Is it really? All of a sudden, I felt very hungry. Where does everyone normally eat here? Oh, we eat meals together? A childish smirk spread across his face. For the amount of walking we're going to be doing, I think we deserve to be able to eat funnel cake whatever the fuck we want. Are you sure employees should be eating from them, though? Well, as the... My thing makes horrible, horrible noises. I suppose I will. He handed me a meal ticket. I took it over to the stalls. Hello, automatons! I want funnel cake! Oh, that smells wonderful! The warm aroma of cinnamon wafting off freshly fried churros makes it impossible not to grin. I sat down on the edge of the fountain and took a satisfyingly crispy bite. Yeah, the attractions, the performances, and even the food. I've never been to a more perfect amusement park. I was on the job, of course, but I was genuinely having the time of my life, too. Everyone gets on well with their lives just like the rest of us, and yet they're all trapped. It's so easy to forget. This place feels like a dream. Oh, clouds began to gather that afternoon. The rain came soon after. Threads like silk poured from the sky without warning. Huh? A stir went through the park as people ran for cover from the downpour. I hope it stops soon. I wasn't the only anxious one. The children were beginning to get restless. I'd feel so awful for the guests if this goes on all day.
No, I'm just worried about the guests.
それなら心配は無用だよ。彼に任せておけばいい。
Well, yeah. Whose? Monsieur Hugo directed me to Sergei with his
遠
gaze.
くの空は晴れている。
How the fuck do you see that, honey? Did the glasses give you super sight? I followed his eyes skyward. He was right. The sky was only partly covered, and it seemed clear a little further off.
通り雨が去るまで私が対応しよ
Are you gonna play the piano?
よろしく。期待しているよ。
う。ああ、分かっている。
Sergei slowly and deliberately made his way across the pavilion. It was in the back was a piano. He's gonna play the piano. I'd assumed it was for decoration, but evidently not. After some short preparations, Sergei took a seat and placed his hand on the keys. There was a moment of stillness. Him smiles! Him smile! Oh, precious. A gentle melody began to flow from Sergei's fingers. Yeah, the rain all but vanished thanks to his dulcet tones. Even the children were entranced. They couldn't help but listen. Just like that, the restlessness dissipated. It's beautiful. He plays so gently. I can't believe this is the same Sergei I met this morning.
セルジュの担当は経理だけれど、雨の日だけはこうしてパフォーマンスをするんだ。
Yeah, I don't think having a piano out in the rain is safe either.
素敵な演奏だろう。雨は退屈じゃないと思わせてくれる。
Yeah. You're right. The weather's the last thing in my mind right now. I almost wish it would last longer. Sergei played several pieces until the rain had well and truly passed. Each and every tune carried that same gentleness, that same tranquility. It was, in a word, beautiful.
皆さん、ご清聴ありがとうござい
Oh
ま
wow,
した。
you stopped mid stanza there, but all right.
He bowed.
That was the most interesting clapping sound effect I've ever heard. I thought it was like a firework going off. Okay, that was the weirdest thing. That was the weirdest sound effect I've ever heard.
He bowed as the guests showered him in applause. The sky was clear, and a perfect rainbow stretched across it.
素敵な演奏をありがとう、セルジュ。
The director offered his gratitude at once.
You cracked your back at the same time. Amazing.
I should say something too.
Amazing.
That was beautiful.
Oh my god! Triple hiccup!
Triple blessings. That was beautiful, Sergei. He seemed to struggle to speak for a moment.
そうか。
He averted his eyes, but I didn't sense any bitterness in his response. I have the things...
Yeah, multi-hit combo. I have the affection level events on.
So you play every time it rains? Was that the wrong option? I should say something too. Well done. Well done, Sergei.
ああ、
Okay, no. No, incorrect. I had the right one.
I should say something too. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, Sergei. He seemed to struggle to speak for a moment.
そうか。
He averted his eyes, but I didn't sense any bitterness in his response. So you play every time it rains?
来園者を退屈させるわけにはいかないからな。
そうか。
通り雨で変えられて、
そう
売り上げが落ちては困る。
なるほど、なるほど. His words betrayed just a little of the kindness I'd felt earlier. I'm sure profits are important for finances, but I get the feeling he likes to make people smile too. You're very good. Everyone was stunned silent.
昔に比べて腕は落ちたかな。
Okay. He looked down at his right hand. Oh no, are you injured? Oh. It really was a beautiful performance. And that must mean Sergei's a beautiful person.
What is that logic leap? Wait.
beautiful performance, so he's a beautiful person. I'd like to think so, at least. Okay, we might be a smidgen dumb. He'd been somewhat standoffish at first, but now I realized he was only like that on the surface. The recital had changed my entire impression of him.
Amazing.
I'll be here again tomorrow. Have a good night.
お疲れ様。気をつけて帰ってね。
Aren't you gonna make me do magic again? But alright, I will.
Amazing.
I ducked out of the administrative tent. The sun had set long ago and the stars were twinkling. I made it through my first day. I'd taken a look at everyone's jobs, and my magic practice at closing had gone well too.
Oh, okay. Some beautiful ass people played that piano.
I've got a long way to go, but I think I can say I'm proud of today. And I will be tomorrow too. I muttered to no one in particular. God, wow, I misread that so badly. Hold on. I need to take a moment, because I read contrasted as castrated, and I was very confused for like, my confusion went from 0 to like 1,000. I was like, what the fuck do you mean castrated? But no, contrasted. Contrasted. My brain's... I failed. Thank you so much for stopping by. My brain saw C and then trasted, but I guess it didn't see the S, so traded. Yeah, done with work. Walk outside, get castrated. That's how it works. That's how it works. Contrasted against the stillness of the park, my self-encouragement sounded almost enthusiastic. Then I heard footsteps. Who? Oh! I glanced around until I found someone loitering in the distance. Who is that? I didn't recognize him. He looked about my age, maybe younger. He must be an employee if I haven't met. He must be an employee I haven't met if he's here after hours. He's to keep the employee population controlled somehow. Yeah. That looks like the Rev's uniform too. Before he could say anything, though, the boy walked away. Oh, right. I better get home. Yeah. I exited through the gate and returned to familiar roads. Somehow, though, after a long day of work, they felt almost untrodden.
Sure.
Chapter 2!
Yahoo! Hold on, I have to make certain. I think it was they didn't want me to go further than chapter 3. Okay, you may create content up to the end of chapter 3. Okay, yeah. Chapter 3. Yeah.
It was the morning of my second day working at the Rev.
I mean, we only got like 20 minutes left, so we're fine.
After my early magic practice, I found Crier already in the administrative tent. Crier? Are we gonna call him Crier like he wants to? Yeah, I have the full game. I have the full game.
Yeah, all the keys they give me are the full keys. Yeah, this releases on the 31st, so I am early 5019. Good title. You know what? We'll call him Crier.
He was in the middle of polishing some of his juggling equipment. Good morning, Crier.
Oh,
He responded without so much as a glance in my direction.
Yeah, very early. Actually, I got the key. I got the key on the 14th. I got the key 5 days ago. I just hadn't had a chance to stream it yet.
There's definitely a wall between us. I retreated to a corner where I waited out the awkward silence.
Ohio?
Clara's voice brightened the mood at once. Morning, Clara.
今日も顔が見られてよかった。初日で嫌になってもう来ないんじゃないかって心配してたのよ。
Queer little fellows and gay to be certain too. Or yeah, queer little fellows and gay to be certain. Or is.
Glad to see you back again. Not at all, thank you for your concern, though.
何か困ったことがあれば言ってね。
If he gets angry, we call him Crier.
We're like, what's your crier? Her smile wiped away any remaining anxiety I had.
come to think of it, a question sprung to mind. Hey, not that it's a big deal or anything, but I saw a boy about my age after closing last night. He seemed nice, but I didn't recognize him. He had on a uniform, so I was wondering if there was anyone else I haven't met yet.
優しそうな男の子？
Claire put a finger to her chin and tilted her head.
一体誰かしら？ねえクリエ、心当たりある？
Clear. Higher.
さあな。でも会ってないのってあいつだけだろ。
そうだけど、優しそうな男の子じゃないわよね。
冷血メガネのセルジュさんよりマシだけどな。
Icy old boar eyes! Gonna cry or pissing your pants a little bit! Good one. Good one.
Clear.
Also, I love that they didn't ask us what color his outfit is because that very much clears it up right away.
Claire turned back to me.
整備士のルシオールかもしれないけど、あなたの話と合わないのよ。他にスタッフはいないはずだし。後でヒューゴさんに聞いてみるわ。
Excuse me. Thanks. If even Clara doesn't know, who could it possibly be?
No, this park does not have an HR department. It's Sergey.
Just then, Sergey ducked into the tent.
Or Hugo.
クリエはいるか？
Clear.
ああ、ここにいるよ。何かあったのか？
買い出しに行ってもらえるか？オートマタの修理をするのに部品が足りないと。
休園日でいいだろう。午前のパフォーマンスだってあるんだし。
いや、急ぎで頼みたい。今日中に修理して明日には稼働させたいんだ。
いやでも新作の披露が。
悪いが選択肢はない。外に出られるのはクリエ。
What,
お
me?
前だけ。
Huh? I got embarrassed for a second. I thought everyone was trapped here. Is Clear the exception?
仕方ねえな。
Is he like us? Came to work
部
here?
品のリストと代金はここに。
お、結構多いな。まあこの数なら1往復でなんとか。
Head pets, thank you so much, Vice.
ついでに紙とインクも頼む。
Crier grimaced dramatically.
出たな、ついで。この部品の数でついでなんてねえよ。
持ちきれると思ったが。
Sergey looked Crier up and down, mostly down.
おいこら、
What?
人を見下ろすな。ついでにチビだから持ちきれないとか見下してるんだろ。
I was like, is he checking them out? No.
いや、冷静に分析していたところだ。
Amazing.
分析ね。で、その結果どうなんだよ。
Yeah.
Sergey looked my way.
あなたにクリエの手伝いを頼みたい。
Oh, okay. Of course. My voice shot up an octave out of spite. Of course.
はあ？なんだよ、手伝いって。俺一人で十分だろ。
Okay.
一人で持ちきれないというのなら、二人で行くべきだろう。
Or you just complained to
違う。
complain.
それは違わねえけど、でもその子守なんかしたくねえっていうか。
I felt a prick in my chest. I couldn't use magic, and I'd only just begun working for the Rev. His appraisal of me wasn't as wrong as I would have liked it to be. Still, it hurts to hear.
ちょっとクリエ、なんてこと言うのよ。
お前には関係ないだろ
あるわよ。それに彼女は子供じゃないわ。私たちと同じ17歳で大人なんだから。
同感だ。彼女は幼児ではない。子守という
Well,
言
thanks,
葉は
guys.
当てはまらないだろう。
Thanks, Sergey, for coming to my aid in your specific manner.
う。そういう意味じゃねえ。役立たずの新人連れてっても邪魔だって話だよ。
Yes, 17 is still chill.
Dead weight. I was well aware of how little I added to the team, but to hear it put so plainly was painful. It's day 2, bro! Cut me some fucking slack! Babysitting. Dead weight. His harsh words weighed heavily on me, to the point I could scarcely even hold my head up to look the others in the eye.
クリエの言うことなんて気にしちゃダメよ。
But it's the truth. My chest swelled with suffocating self-pity.
If I weren't such a failure of a witch, maybe I'd be worth something. Silence lingered in the room. Crier was the one to finally break it.
ああ、もうわかったよ。ほら、行くぞ、シンジ。仕方ねえから手伝わせてやる。
Shinji. He patted me on the back. My head shot up. You're sure?
しけた面されてるとやる気が失せる。こき使ってやるから覚悟しとけ。
Of course! Yahoo!
最初からそうすればいいのに。
Yeah, let's assume today for you.
まったくだな。
うるせえ。
I saw the faintest hint of color on Creer's cheeks as he passed me by. But is he blushing?
あ、クリエ、ここにいたのか。
Yeah, he's very blushing.
Just as we were about to leave, though, Monsieur Hugo appeared.
オートマタの部品のことならもう。
ついでにブランデーを買ってきてもらえるかな。
Brandy and
いつも
cheese?
のチーズも頼むよ。
Are we old enough to buy alcohol? Actually, based on the time period, it is probably.
またついでかよ。
Brandy and cheese.
それと新しいチラシが届いたから配ってきてもらいたい。
And flyers.
人使いが荒いな。
頼りきりでごめんね。おかげで助かっているよ。
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's kind of like Wisconsin.
Creer took the bundle of flyers from the director, then made another attempt to leave.
じゃあ行って。
クリエさん。
The bunny. Oh.
Leon, donned in his signature bunny costume, appeared next.
本屋さんで絵本を買ってきてほしいんだ。買い出しのついでにお願いできるかな。
A picture book. I mean, okay. A heavy sigh left his lips. I can probably tell what he's
あ
thinking.
れ僕、変なこと言ったかな。
Listens. Creer remained silent, so I spoke up for him.
Wow.
No, it's not you, Leon. What sort of book are you looking for?
僕、まだ読んでいない絵本が読みたくて、この町にしかない絵本があれば欲しいな。
Well, if you want a picture book, it doesn't. You don't read picture books.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out.
ありがとう。
He bowed politely, waved goodbye, then exited the tent. Clara and Monsieur Hugo followed.
俺たちも行くか。
Oh, right.
買い出しは俺の仕事とはいえ、ついでで散々パシられんのは納得いかねえよ。
Creer started complaining as soon as we were on our way. I can't blame him for feeling that way after what I saw. Is this typically how these jobs go for you?
まあな。でも、セルジュさんより背が高かったら、ちゃんと言い返せると思うんだよ。
I don't think it would change anything. Is height relevant to the problem?
決まってんだろ。あの冷血メガネ。いつも俺を見下ろしやがって。
Kitsune megane. Yeah. If only my dick was bigger. That can't be how they determine who does the chores. That can't be how they determine who does chores.
He continued to fume, but that seemed to have been the last of his grievances. Oh, I should ask him that question I had. It was possible. It was my only chance. How can you leave the park, Creer? I thought everyone in Riva was trapped.
俺は例外なんだよ。
Really? I waited for a response, but it never came. If you're free, then why are you with the Rev?
さあな。
He left no room for further prying. Why? That's the next question. It's the fair. Gives another meaning to the short end of the stick. That is not the fairest method.
We soon reached the town. A number of shops lined Blankberg's busiest street.
まずはオートマタの部品からだな。売ってそうな店は。
I think the general goods store up ahead sells them. I pointed a ways down the street.
そっか。お前はここに住んでるんだったな。
Yeah.
その調子で俺の足を引っ張るなよ。
I'll certainly try. We quickly gathered everything we needed from the general store. Creer surveyed the rest of the shop.
部品以外もあれば買いたいな。
I think I saw paper and ink.
じゃあ紙とインクと封筒を買っていくか。
Did they ask for... Krier cut me off with an
用
explanation.
紙が足りなくなってる時は封筒もないことが多いからな。
Alright, cool.
一緒に買っておいた方がいいんだよ。
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He seemed awfully considerate for someone who was grumbling just moments
買っ
ago.
てくるからここで待ってろ。
I found myself admiring his initiative as he made for the counter.
Also, he doesn't want it to go out again.
After finishing the director and Leon's requests, our luggage had expanded exponentially. And after all that walking, too. It's hard to believe Krier usually does this all by himself.
思ったより早く終わったな。おい新人、この辺りにあるっていうパティスリーを知ってるか？うまいアップルタルトを出すって評判らしいんだ。
Taught a poem. Oh, you mean Pomme Bonheur? Bonheur? Pomme Bonheur? It's fairly well known. I've only been once myself.
そこだ。ポム・ボヌール。案内してく
Bonita.
れ。
Kiki! Hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Yeah, Pom Bonnier.
Can do.
Bonnier.
すっげえいい匂い。
The sweet aroma of fresh tarts hits us the moment we open the door. Krier was practically glowing. This is the best mood I'd seen him in. So he likes sweets. That's a surprise.
この店のこと、
No.
レーブのお客さんに聞いてさ、ずっと来たいと思ってたんだ。期待通り、いや、期待以上って感じだな。一つだけって決めてたけど、二つにするかな。本当はホールで食いたいけどな。
Has he always been this talkative?
よし、決めた。三つだ。お前はどうする？
I can get something too.
ここに来て食べないとかありえないだろう。ほら、どうする？さっさと決めろよ。
Okay.
I'll take two then.
Krier waved over an employee.
すみません。アップルタルトを5つお願いします。
It's it.
Amazing.
Shortly after, our table was filled with apple tarts. Moist slices of the fruit rested on top of a toasty brown filling, which had been baked to perfection.
That's cute.
おお。
Krier cut a generously sized mouthful and took a bite. I followed suit with similar enthusiasm. We both swallowed and shared a glance.
うまっ。
It's delicious! The fragrance complemented the sweetness of the adorning apples. Beyond that, the filling itself gave rise to a more sophisticated and complex flavor profile.
このクレームダマンド、最高だな。
And the raisins, too!
Ugh.
わかる、いい仕事してるよな。パイのサクサク感も最高だし、なんつうかこれは本当の本当に最高だ。
A pure, genuine smile spread across his face.
I think it's like almond cream or something.
I'd never seen anything like it. So that's what his smile looks like. I was so used to seeing him frown. His cheerful mood was almost contagious. It's been 2 days.
何笑ってんだよ。
You just have such a cute smile. Oh, it's a cream made with almonds. Krier's cheeks quickly turned a deep shade of red.
違うんだ。これはただアップルタルトが。
It's good, isn't it?
いや。
He stuttered and floundered for a while, but it quickly turned to ire.
お前、新人のくせに先輩をからかうな。この店を知ってたからって調子に乗るなよ。
Oh, classic soon today.
たく、なんだよいい笑顔って。何やってんだよ、これは。
K-san! K-san is live. His incredulity. Fuck! His incredulity. His incredulity. I've never seen that word like that! I've only read that word! His incredulity. Yeah, his incredulity turned to anger, faded with a sigh, sure. We proceeded to eat in silence. The quietness stung on the more in the absence of our once good mood. I thought we were finally getting close. I've got to find something to talk about before we go right back how we were. Mention other sweets. I know a place that serves good macaroons, too.
ああ、マカロンか。
Incredulity?
もうまいよな。
Okay, incredulity. Okay. I can take you there sometime if you'd like. They really are delicious.
お前、アップルタルトより
I don't know.
マカロンの方が好きみたいだな。
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
別に責めてるわけじゃねえよ。
I mean,
いいんじゃねえの?
also I think it's
Macaron.
JUL. But I don't know. I don't vape or know anybody who vapes, so.
Oh!
今度その店教えてくれよ。アップルタルト以外は詳しくないんだ。
You only like apple tarts?
His expression softened just a little.
ずっと気になってたんだけどさ。
Huh? Krier quickly changed the subject.
お前の喋り方、どうにかなんねえのか。まどろっこしいんだよ。
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just...
先輩に反論する気か?
No, sorry.
だから敬語やめろって。
Okay. Well, we were both close.
Sorry.
あと俺のことはクリエって呼べ。同い年だってクララも言ってたしな。
The Jewel 2? Wow. I mean, I don't know anything about vape technology. That doesn't really sound like something you could upgrade.
Okay, thanks.
そうだ、それでいい。敬語は聞いてて疲れるんだよ。
Oh, this is how they're getting around Keiko.
Oh gosh, blessings. This does mean we're closer, doesn't it? Or am I just wearing him out? I took the last bite of my dessert. Blessings. Again.
Goodness.
We started on our way back to the Rev that evening. The courier carried the newest addition to our load, a small box. He'd ordered a piece to take back with us. Is that for someone else?
ああ。
He left it at that. Okay. Would he be offended if I asked who? Ultimately, I decided not to press him on it. I didn't want to squander what progress we'd made. Well, unless I just imagined all of it. Regardless, I felt like I understood him a little better. He was a good person who liked sweets. He's still mostly a mystery, but I'll consider this a success.
Huh. Smartphone integration? Why do you need that?
I walked next to him, distinctly aware of the invisible wall separating us. I'm sorry, ad people, we're continuing. My smartphone tells me when it's time to take a hit. It was my third day at the Rev. I was settling about my duties just before opening time. Setting about my duties. Time to make some progress! Oh, it's time for a minigame! Minigame time!
No, I don't want to skip it.
準備はいいかい?
I have the option to skip it? No, I'm fine. I want to play the minigame.
焦らないで。君のペースでやろう。
Do things at my pace? No, I've got to get high scores. Hold on. No, you can't give me a score and then say it's fine. Just do things at your pace. No, you're obviously grading me.
いい調子だね。
Oh, okay. I already hit perfect. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Well.
やっぱり
Still,
君
hey,
は
right?
最高の魔女だよ。
最高の魔女だよ! Yahoo!
Wow, look at that! Level up! I think it was a PSP game originally. No, so there's two parts of the game. I got perfect, and then I got, wait, there's no way it's... This is a... This is a... No way, this is a 2020... Okay, no, it's a 20... Oh, it can't... Oh, never mind, this was a Switch game. It came out in 2020. It was a Switch game that came out in 2020. In 2025, it gets very interesting.
Wonder if I'm getting any better.
I was doing exactly as I've been told, but it was hard to tell if I was really improving.
Then again, that too could be a fault of my own inexperience.
魔法の訓練中
Let's get to a stopping point. Yeah. I mean, technically, we could have stopped at the... It's day 3, but whatever. I turned around and met eyes with the yellow bunny, Leon.
Just finished, actually.
毎日朝早くから大変だね僕たちのためにありがとう
I'm only following through on what I promised. Also, you're working just as hard as me.
僕も
His ears dangled as he tilted his head. I've always admired your work ethic. You're in costume and the park isn't even open yet.
そうなのかな
He didn't seem to understand. Perhaps he'd simply become that accustomed to his own dedication. Were you inspecting the park or just going for a walk?
ああそうだった僕話があってきたんだ
Oh?
あの絵本君が選んでくれたんだよね
Yeah.
Picture book?
Yeah, yesterday I searched my memory.
I soon recalled the book I bought at his request on my outing with Krier. You said you wanted something new and unique, so I assumed a local author would be a safe bet.
全然知らない絵本だった
Mm-hmm.
絵がすごく綺麗だよね表紙のユニコーンに見とれちゃったよ
I remember feeling the same. The story's lovely too. Oh, but I apologize if it wasn't the sort of thing you like.
お話もとっても面白かったよ昨日の夜
Aww.
何回も読み返しちゃった
Really?
本当だよ
Aww. I couldn't see his face, yet I had a feeling he must have been
僕のた
smiling.
めに絵本を選んでくれてありがとうとっても嬉しかったよ
Aww. I'm happy you like it. Thank you for saying so, Leon.
僕が感謝しているのに君がお礼を言うなんておかしいね
I couldn't help myself. I giggled along with him. Something about the gentleness of his voice soothed the soul. It's strange how much I feel like I can trust him without having seen his face. Any anxiety I'd had regarding my magic had been swiftly dispelled.
Alright, I think this is actually where we're gonna stop.
うわウサギだ
Yep, this is where we're gonna stop. So, we're gonna drop a save. Yeah, wow, Sagida! Alrighty. That's all the time we have for tonight. This game is super fun. If you are interested in buying this game yourself, it is available on Steam and also in on Switch. But you can get it through like Amazon, PlayAsia, all that type of stuff. Thank you so much, PQ, for giving me a code. This was so much fun. I like this game very much. I'm excited to come back and play it later. We're definitely going to continue playing this later. But that's all the time we have for tonight's stream. Tomorrow we are going to be starting Lover Pretend. So it's another otome time. More otome times. So yeah, the balloon menu is cute. So get ready for a surprise Monday stream. Yeah, thank you, sponsor. Very cute. So yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I have the day off. Cause it's a holiday. Yeah. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's pop over here. Yeah. Alright, you all know the usual song and dance. If you're not already following me on social medias, I'd appreciate very much if you would. As well, if you're not already part of our Discord server, I would love to see you there. But yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. And, yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And without any further ado, bye-bye!